Hello and welcome everyone to Corlew's Tiebreaker. In today's video, we celebrate the life, career, and legacy of Jackie Robinson. We'll briefly discuss his life growing up, hear about what his life was like as he fulfilled a childhood dream, and explain his overall legacy beyond the baseball diamond. Jack Roosevelt Robinson was born in Cairo, Georgia in 1919 to a family of sharecroppers. His mother, Mallie Robinson, by herself raised Jackie and her four other children. They were the only black family on their block, and the prejudice they encountered only strengthened their bond. From this humble beginning would grow the first baseball player to break Major League Baseball's color barrier that segregated the sport for more than 50 years. Growing up in a large, single-parent family, Jackie excelled early at all sports and learned how to make his own way in life. While at UCLA, Jackie became the first athlete to win varsity letters in 4 different sports: basketball, football, track, and of course, baseball. In 1941, he was named as an All-American on the football field after having a successful year as a running back. Due to financial difficulties, however, he was forced to leave college and eventually decided to enlist in the U.S. Army. After 2 years in the Army, he had progressed to second lieutenant. Unfortunately, Jackie's Army career was cut short when he was court-martialed in relation to his objections with incidents of racial discrimination. In the end, Jackie left the Army with an honorable discharge. In 1945, Jackie played 1 season in the Negro Baseball League, traveling all over the Midwest with the Kansas City Monarchs. But greater challenges and achievements were still in store for him. In 1947, Brooklyn Dodgers president Branch Rickey approached Jackie about joining the Dodgers. The major leagues had not had an African American player since 1889, when baseball became segregated. When Jackie first donned a Brooklyn Dodger uniform on April 15, 1947, he pioneered the integration of professional sports in America. By breaking the color barrier in baseball, the nation's preeminent sport, he courageously challenged the deeply rooted custom of racial segregation in both the North and the South. After the 1947 season, Robinson was named National League Rookie of the Year with 12 home runs, a league-leading 29 stolen bases, and a .297 batting average. In 1949, he was honored as the National League Most Valuable Player and also won the batting title with a .342 average that season. As a result of his great success on the field, Jackie was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962. Back to his personal life, however. In 1946, Jackie married Rachel Isom, a nursing student he met while at UCLA. As an African American baseball player, Jackie was on display for the whole country to see. Rachel and their 3 children, Jackie Jr., Sharon, and David, provided Jackie with the emotional support and sense of purpose essential for bearing the pressure during the early years of his baseball career. Jackie Robinson's life and legacy will be remembered as one of the most important in not just sports history, but American history as a whole. On April 15, 1997, the world celebrated the 50th anniversary of Jackie's debut by universally retiring his number 42, meaning no player signed to a contract after that date could wear that number for a whole season. In doing so, the baseball community honored the man who stood defiantly against those who were against racial equality and acknowledged the profound influence of his life on American culture. On the date of Robinson's historic debut, all of the major league teams, meaning the players and the coaches, celebrate this milestone by wearing Jackie Robinson's number on their jerseys. And the source of this information was JackieRobinson.com. So though I am not old enough to have seen him play, the legend of Jackie Robinson is inspirational and should always be celebrated. In a time when the U.S. culture was not as inviting to black men as it is today, Jackie endured an overwhelming amount of hate and prejudice just for simply pursuing his dream of playing Major League Baseball. It is an honor that for a short time, Jackie played professionally here in Kansas City as a member of the Monarchs so that people who love baseball in Kansas City get to learn about Jackie and celebrate him as well. It wasn't his intention to make history when he took the field, but when he did so, he was a trailblazer for black men to play in Major League Baseball. He handled the hate thrown his way with grace and humility and played the game the right way, which makes his story even more inspiring. I know you're not here to hear me say this, Jackie, but you are an incredible human being and a great baseball player. I look forward to April 15th every year because it gives us an opportunity to reflect on your life and career. You are a great role model and an inspiration to young black boys who grew up wanting to play baseball because they saw you take the field for the Dodgers or because they've heard your amazing story. Thank you for what you did for this great game, and we honor you today as a community of baseball people. Thank you all for watching today's video, and have a great day, and God bless.